Settle into your pillow. Let your shoulders soften. Let the day loosen its grip on you. Tonight, we are not here to learn something new. We are here to remember something familiar. That strange feeling when you wake from a dream and the room around you feels thinner than the world you just left. The colors in the dream were deeper, the emotions heavier, the moments slower, and somehow more meaningful. You might still feel it now, a lingering pressure in your chest, as if part of you is still standing somewhere else. And you wonder, why did that dream feel more real than my waking life? We often think of dreams as pale imitations of reality, flickering images, random thoughts, fragments stitched together by a sleeping brain. But sometimes a dream doesn't feel imagined, it feels inhabited. You don't watch it, you live inside it. You feel joy so sharp it almost hurts, fear so real your heart races, love so complete it follows you into the morning. And when you wake up, the world feels quieter, dimmer, as if someone lowered the volume on existence. This isn't a failure of waking life, it's a clue. Because the truth is, your brain does not treat dreams as fake. When you're dreaming, the brain regions that generate emotion, meaning, and memory are often more active than they are during the day. Not less, more. While the part of your brain that questions reality gently steps aside. In waking life, you're constantly checking yourself. Is this reasonable? Does this make sense? What will happen next? But in dreams, those filters loosen, and when they do, experience stops being analyzed and starts being felt. Think about the last dream that stayed with you. Maybe it wasn't dramatic. Maybe nothing happened at all. But it felt important. A conversation that carried weight. A place that felt more like home even though you've never been there. A moment that felt timeless, as if it had always existed. Dreams don't need logic to feel real. They need coherence of emotion. And that's something the sleeping brain is extraordinarily good at creating. In dreams, your brain is not busy reacting to the outside world. There are no emails, no clocks, no expectations. So the brain turns inward. It listens to itself. And when it does, it begins to construct experiences not from sensory input, but from meaning, memories, fears, desires, longings you don't usually give time to during the day. Dreams are not simulations of reality. They are simulations of significance. And significance is what makes something feel real. That's why a dream can hurt more than an argument. Why a dream goodbye can feel heavier than a real one. Why a dream love can feel purer than anything you have known awake. Because in dreams, nothing is diluted. There is no distraction, no multitasking, just experience unfolding at full emotional resolution. You might think waking life should feel stronger than that, but waking life is fragmented. Your attention is always divided, your emotions often restrained, your thoughts interrupted. Dreams, on the other hand, are immersive. They surround you completely. They don't ask you to look away. And here's something quietly astonishing. When you remember a powerful dream, your brain often stores it the same way it stores real memories, not as fiction, but as lived experience. That's why a dream can stay with you for years, while yesterday fades away. So tonight, as you drift closer to sleep, remember this. The vividness of dreams is not an illusion. It's your mind, finally unburdened, creating a world where meaning comes first and logic follows gently behind. In the next chapter, we'll drift deeper into the sleeping brain itself and discover what changes inside your mind that allows dreams to feel more solid than reality. For now, let the edges soften, let the thoughts slow. You don't need to understand yet, just float. Chapter 2, Inside the Sleeping Brain. As your body sinks further into rest, something remarkable begins to happen inside your mind. Not suddenly, not dramatically. It happens the way night arrives. So gradually, you don't notice the exact moment the light disappears. Your muscles grow heavy, your breathing deepens, and behind your closed eyes, the brain begins to change how it sees the world. When you're awake, your brain is busy doing one thing above all else: filtering reality. Every second, your senses flood your brain with information: sights, sounds, textures, signals. And the brain must decide very quickly what matters and what can be ignored. This filtering keeps you functional, focused, safe, but it also keeps your experience restrained. As sleep deepens, that filter begins to relax. The outside world fades, the volume turns down, and the brain redirects its attention inward, toward memory, emotion, and imagination. This is when dreams begin to take shape, not as random noise, but as carefully assembled inner worlds. One of the most important changes happen in a region called the prefrontal cortex. When you're awake, this area is like a quiet supervisor. It asks questions, Does this make sense? Is this possible? Should I believe this? But in dreaming, this supervisor steps away. Not completely gone, just resting. And without that constant questioning, experience becomes unchallenged, accepted. That's why in a dream, you don't question how you suddenly arrived somewhere. You don't ask why the sky looks different. You don't notice contradictions. You simply belong. And belonging is a powerful ingredient of reality. At the same time, another part of the brain becomes more active. The regions responsible for emotion and memory. This is why dreams are rarely neutral. They lean toward feeling, joy, fear, longing, connection. Even quiet dreams often carry a tone, a mood that wraps around everything like fog. And because emotion anchors memory, the dream feels solid, anchored. There is no background noise in dreams, no checking your phone, no half listening, no planning what comes next. Your attention is fully absorbed, and full attention amplifies